Donnie Queen, Donnie Queen, Donnie Queen, Donnie Queen, Donnie Queen, Donnie Gringo, Donnie Queen, Donnie Queen, Donnie Queen, Donnie Queen, Donnie Gringo.
My wonderful boyfriend, Mike, knows how to make rice without a rice cooker because I only know how to use rice in a rice cooker. Mike makes it in a regular pan of water, but he only knows how to make enough rice to feed God's army, all of the warriors of God's army. So I hope we can eat this much rice in the next week while we are here in this Airbnb in Foster. We did finish that huge amount of rice that he made a little more than 1 week ago at the other house, the other Airbnb. He knows how to make tasty Brazilian rice. One thing that's interesting in Brazil to me is that in front of your house there will be usually a container, well, what am I trying to say? There'll be a holder of your trash that's off the ground so the dogs won't get into it. A lot of the houses have these, and so you just put your trash out in front of your home and the trash collectors come by and get it. But the reason I took the camera out is that there's this beautiful field of weeds as we're walking and the sunset. And for just a moment that I have now missed because I'm talking about the trash collection, I missed that beautiful moment of light that was on the field of weeds. And here's some ladies that are picking weeds, probably for cooking purposes. So this is Mike, are you going to pick some weeds for cooking? They are picking some sort of weeds. And it's right across the street from the weird looking tree that has the weird looking fruit that I showed you on that other video. See, Mike, this is the video we're going to make about the weird looking tree. Remember we took that other video? And the nice ladies picking. There's also cars that try to run you over when you're walking in the street. Now we're going to go shopping at the Supermercado. It's a supermarket, it's a supermercado. And we went there nearby our Airbnb apartment, walking distance, and we were going for basic stuff that we usually buy at the grocery store. But upon entering the store, I encountered some alcohol, and I was confused by the prices. So I just wanted to clarify, I don't really drink alcohol, but we certainly saw a lot of it. Brazilians take their drinking very seriously. Brazilians take their drinking very seriously. At the opening of the grocery store, not at the opening, at the entrance of the grocery store, Super Mufatos is lots of alcohol, including Jack Daniels for $139.98. That's 140 reais. That's about $30. $30. Absolutes, on sale for 80. And Tanqueray gin. There we go. So here we have Heineken, the well-known Danish, Scandinavian beer, imported, maybe made in Europe, maybe made in the US, maybe made here in Brazil, I'm not sure. It says 5.99 for us. I thought that was 5.99 real for reais, 5.99 reais for a six-pack, but I was so wrong because Mike pointed out to me that it actually is 5.99 per unit, which actually means per bottle. So it's very complicated. So when you go to the grocery store in Brazil, sometimes you'll see these signs that are confusing because you're thinking, oh, $5.99 for a six-pack. That is like $1.25 US. because it's 5 hay ice to $1. So it was very confusing. So $5.99 per bottle, $1 a bottle. And here we have good old American brand Budweiser. And we figured out in the math it was 86 cents for each bottle. But the sign again confused me, Gringo, because it says 4.49. I thought that was 4.49 hay ice for a 6-pack and below, down there. But it's 4.49 per bottle, which works out to be 86 cents. But so 86 cents times 6 is about $5.16 for a 6-pack. $5.16 American US dollar. But 4.49, and then in fine print on the sign above, in fine print, it says per unit. I've been seeing since I've been away from the USA this month, that eggs are growing in prices. And here in Brazil, just for your information, let's see, 10 eggs in a carton, 10 hay ice. 10 hay ice is about $2. So $2 for 10. There are 12 here, 12 there. Let's see, 20 eggs, 15. So that's $3. 20 eggs for $3. And I think on the other side of here, I saw them cheaper. And then I saw dozens over here, dozen cartons for 8 hay ice. So 1 dozen eggs, brown eggs, for 8 hay ice, that is less than $2, 2 American dollars. Well, there you go. Cheaper living in Brazil, in the produce area. Abacaxi, pineapple, 8 hay ice, less than $2. The joys and blessings of living in the tropical areas. Produce, cheap. In the United States, I hear eggs are really expensive, and they've grown in price of late. So you don't want to, on purpose or accidentally break an egg. Well, eggs are so cheap here in Brazil that I, on purpose, broke eggs on the way home from the supermarket as I carried them in the backpack. So, yes, I broke a couple of eggs. No, I didn't. The cashier, I believe, threw a 1-liter bottle on top of the eggs. So I think that's it. And then we didn't notice it was broken until we got back. But luckily the bag got the egg. We're safe. 1 broken egg. So this dozen eggs was, I'm trying to remember now, 3 hay ice. That's less than $1. No, I'm joking again. I think they were 7 hay ice. That's $1.25. So $1.25 for 12, and I broke an egg. But the eggs are only $7.99 a dozen. 7 hay ice, $0.99, so 8 hay ice. And since the hay ice is 5 to $1 US, so this is far less than $10, far less than 10 hay ice, and so far less than $2. So less than $2 for a dozen eggs, and I can afford to break one on the way home from the store. Fun, huh?